How's it going, y'all? My name is Aiden Anderson, and this is the Moscow Minutes. I'll be bringing you the latest from the Latah County Commissioner Meetings from the week of March 13th, 2022. Before we get into that, I just want to let you know that primaries for this year's elections will be coming up in just a couple months. May 17th to be precise, so keep your eyes peeled for upcoming announcements on that. We have a few local primaries for the Latah County Auditor position, as well as for the State Representative and State Senator positions. We'll keep you updated on those and other local campaigns as they progress towards the big day in November. From there, I'm going to roll right into Monday's County Commissioner meeting. In the morning, the commissioners approved the following: a geoprofessional innovation asbestos survey, a casualty loss application regarding a burned-down structure, a solid waste hardship agreement, and an ARPA fund commitment for the purchase of new radios for the Troy Fire District. They also approved a reentry services grant agreement with the Idaho Department of Welfare, which was really more of an amended budget item that enabled the Latah Recovery Center to purchase a TV to allow them to have better meetings over Zoom. Last of this set, they approved an agreement that allows the county to begin making updates to their servers. From there, the commissioners went through a stack of property tax exemptions, most of which were approved. One that was denied regarded a piece of property owned by an organization called the Church of United Brethren in Christ, and the problem there was that the organization no longer exists exactly. The only organization associated with the Brethren is the Elmore United Methodist Church, which had their own property tax exemption application, which was approved by the commissioners. As a result, the commissioners directed the county treasurer to have a conversation with the Methodist Church in order to figure this one out. The other application which was denied was associated with a plot with Gritman Medical Park, and the reason here was because of changes to the property, which were based on the potential for the property's for-profit status. The commissioners voted to deny the property tax exemption and have a conversation with them to determine the specifics behind those changes. Next, the commissioners dealt with two water rights applications, both of which they held in protest, which is to say they halted the documents going forward so that they can have conversations with the applicants to determine more precisely the amount of water needed and the intended use of the water. And this is because the numbers that they were seeing on the applications appeared to be out of proportion with what the county can actually provide. So they're going to have a conversation with the applicants, sort it all out, and send those water rights applications forward going into the future. Later in the day, the commissioners had their monthly meeting with the head of the grants department, in which they discussed upcoming grants and projects that the department is working on, as well as the first meeting of the new Capital Improvements Committee, which was formed very recently and is scheduled to meet very soon. Lastly, on Monday, the commissioners met with some representatives from the Nez Perce County Geographic Information Systems, or GIS. They had been sorting through the mapping data for Latah County as the county prepares to upgrade its 911 infrastructure. And basically, they walked the commissioners through the particular difficulties and peculiarities that Latah County will be dealing with as they upgrade this system, including issues with addresses, road ranges, and data accessibility. Wednesday began with an executive session for a client-attorney communication as well as a personnel issue. The commissioners then went through their weekly review, where they report on what they each have individually been up to in the past week. Wednesday's meeting concluded with a discussion regarding upcoming ARPA fund commitments. They approved a couple of these. One for the Affordable Housing Trust, which had previously been approved but needed to be reworked on the legal side, and one for the Youth Conservation Corps, which included a mandatory pay increase and vehicle expenditure. The commissioners discussed the incorporated cities requests as well, but they have not come to a decision on these yet. There is still some debate as to how best the county ought to distribute these funds across these requests. And ultimately, the commissioners need some time to sort through the details of these requests, which come in all shapes and sizes throughout the many cities in Latah County. Once these details are sorted, the commissioners will make a decision, and we will be here to keep you posted on that decision. And that was the last from the county meetings of this past week. As always, we'll have the relevant links posted with this video, and if you have any questions, let us know. This is Aiden Anderson with the Moscow Minutes. See you next time.